In our previous tutorial, we started to create and populate some of the tables for our charity database within MariaDB. This tutorial is essentially part 2, where we will continue to create tables, mainly related to our charity associates table. Once we are done with the table creation, we will also create our GitHub repo. For my YouTube students, this slideshow is part of a YouTube playlist. The playlist URL will be listed in the description and comments of this lesson. All source code for this playlist will be available for free in a GitHub repository. These are the high-level steps we will perform in this lesson. Like in our previous lesson, rather than having you watch me type in and execute all the SQL scripts to create the charity database and to populate the tables and their relationships, I am just going to copy in the SQL scripts that I have created beforehand into my IntelliJ project and work through them. So we will start by creating the charity associates address table. Once again, we won't run the foreign key part. Looks like it succeeded. That is our charity associate address table. Now we can run the entire script except the foreign key creation. It looks good. Now that we've created the charity associates address table, we can create the charity associates email table. Here we have that. Now we can run the entire script, except of course the foreign key creation. That looks good. We also have the charity associate phone table. And the last one is the charity associate types table. And now we have our database in a kind of a ready state to start interacting with our tables. Obviously, as we move on to actual Java coding, we will start enabling our foreign keys. We will look at how to implement foreign key relationships in our Java JDBC and Spring code. Now we will start with setting up our GitHub repo and sharing out our code to a public GitHub repo. These are the high-level steps. First, you have to go to github.com/join and create your own GitHub account. It will guide you through all the setup instructions. Next, we will follow the instructions here to put our existing projects under Git version control. This basically associate the entire project with a single Git repository. Open the project, enable version control integration, and choose Git. So let's go ahead and do that. We select VCS, enable version control integration, select Git, and it says created Git repository in the path of our project. We can select Git. This is actually the location of the Git directory. Now we'll go back to our slide. Now we've created the local Git repository. And next up, we will share our project out on the GitHub website. So we'll open a project, choose GitHub, share project on GitHub. And I've already pre-registered my GitHub account, which is something you might have to do. Back to IntelliJ now. GitHub, share project on GitHub, and it's created our initial remote repo on the GitHub website. So we will add all our project files to it. And here it says done to, and this is the location now of our shared or public GitHub repository. And here is the full location. It shows all our files. It's asking me to add a README. And now we have our project shared out to GitHub, where anybody can open the public repo and create their own fork. In our next lecture, we will look at connecting to the database using our JDBC connection and JDBC driver. See you in the next video.